Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. A change is brought about because ordinary people do extraordinary things. We are the change we have been waiting for. In the unlikely story that is America, there has never been anything false about hope. In the face of impossible odds, people who love this country can change it. If you're walking down the right path, and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. There's not a liberal America and a conservative America. There's the United States of America. We don't ask you to believe in our ability to bring change, rather, we ask you to believe in yours. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself, and it will leave you unfulfilled. It's important to make sure that we're talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. Nothing can stand in the way of the power of millions of voices calling for change. The worst thing that colonialism did was to cloud our view of our past. Our stories may be singular, but our destination is shared. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. We may not be able to stop evil in the world, but how we treat one another is entirely up to us. It's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential. Each of us deserves the freedom to pursue our own version of happiness. No one deserves to be bullied. The truth is, I've never been a big believer in destiny. I worry that it encourages resignation in the down and out, and complacency among the powerful. We may come from different places and have different stories, but we share common hopes and one very American dream. If the people cannot trust their government to do the job for which it exists, to protect them, and to promote their common welfare, all else is lost. There's nobody to guide through the process of becoming a man, to explain to them the meaning of manhood, and that's a recipe for disaster. Better to be strong, he said. If you can't be strong, be clever and make peace with someone who's strong. But always better to be strong yourself. Reading is important. If you know how to read, then the whole world opens up to you. To be black was to be the beneficiary of a great inheritance, a special destiny, glorious burdens that only we were strong enough to bear. To those leaders around the globe who seek to sow conflict or blame their society's ills on the West, know that your people will judge you on what you can build, not what you destroy. All the education and good intentions in the world couldn't help plug up the holes in the universe, or give you the power to change its blind, mindless course.